Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today we'll be reacting to these I baked a poison cake for my stepmother's birthday. Best true stories apparently. Okay, let's go.
Boys and girls, my name is Molly and I am 14 years old. Here I've seen many stories about bad stepmothers that have made the lives of the
By the way, my
storytellers
friend is
miserable.
here with me.
My story will
Yeah,
also be
yeah.
about my stepmother, Regina, and me, but something in it might surprise and even shock you. The point is that Regina went into the hospital because of my mistake, and her health was in danger. But I did not want this to happen. Well, maybe I wanted it, but I would never have done anything to make it happen, I swear. Regina came into my life a little more than 3 years ago, and you see, it just did not click right away. My parents are divorced, and I'm not one of these kids who didn't
Sad.
suffer from their parents' separation. After the divorce, I stayed with my father. My mother is the best, and I talk to her on Skype every day and spend almost every weekend with her. But she can't walk and can only get around in a wheelchair. And when she and my dad separated, I was still a kid, so my dad decided that taking care of me alone would be too hard for her. So they agreed that it would be better for me to stay with him. So for a few years, I stayed with just my father, and it was a good time. We watched cartoons together every night. We went to the countryside to spend some time in the forest. We walked in the park where we played together and flew kites. When my dad noticed how much I enjoyed outdoor activities, he even promised that we would get a dog. But we got a Regina instead.
Oh.
My father did not tell me anything about his girlfriend. So when he finally decided that Regina and I should meet, I lost control of the situation. My father and
He's
Regina were
angry.
Yep.
engaged, and additionally, Regina was expecting a baby. I thought for a long time that my dad had married Regina because
Did,
she
he,
was
did she
pregnant.
become
I
pregnant?
could not see any
Yeah.
other reason for them to be together. I was sure that Regina was totally the wrong person for my father
Oh,
because she was so completely different from my mom. Regina
wait.
understood at
Do you
once that
think
I
this
did
is a
not
fake
like her.
YouTube channel or
When
no?
I
Yeah, I
heard that
think
they were
it's
getting
fake.
married, I shouted, stomping my feet and running away to my room. Regardless of that, Regina still tried to get along with me and make me like her. She learned a lot about what my father and I were doing together, and even tried to replace him when he was away. At that time, my father had gotten a promotion at
Oh
work
my
and
god,
started
I
going
edited
on
my
business trips
Okay.
frequently. Regina tried to do everything
and
she
then
could so that I would not feel
I'll be able
lonely
to
and
focus
sad,
now
but
just on
I did
the
not
video.
appreciate it and just simply asked her to drive me to my mother's house. At that time, I was convinced that all Regina's attempts to be nice with me were mere hypocrisy. Things got a little bit better when my younger sister Tina was born. I sincerely loved this cute baby, and I helped care for her with
Oh,
pure joy.
she's now
But I
happy
stopped
about her
wanting to
Yeah.
see
baby.
the toxic atmosphere around her, so for some time, I stopped expressing how
I
much I disliked
still
Regina.
don't get how
Maybe
she
that was why she
poisoned the
decided
cake.
that
Yeah.
Why?
between
She
You mean the
us, everything was
pizza,
ah,
not
okay
the
now.
cake?
That's why, when I lost control
pizza.
and
So.
told Regina everything that I thought about her straight to her face, she was completely crushed. Honestly, I don't even remember what made me so angry, but I had had a bad day. I was already irritated, and Tina was sleeping in her room and could hear nothing. So I told Regina that she could not even compare with my mother, and that my father had married her only because of Tina. He always wanted to have another child. Regina did not say anything in response, but it seemed that she went and cried quietly later. And even though I know she did not tell my father what I had done, his patience burst like a bubble. He called for me and told me that we had to have a serious talk and warned me that if I did not get along with my stepmother, he would send me to stay with my mother. You see, recently my mother had gotten married for the second time too, so it would be weird for me to live with her and her new husband. In addition, I did not want to leave Tina. You just can't imagine how cute she is. Now, you understand why moving away was not an option for me. I promised my father that I would find a way to fix everything. And soon, a window of opportunity opened. It was Regina's birthday, and she was turning 25. My plan was to make my stepmother a birthday cake, a huge and very beautiful one. I had already attended cooking classes for kids, so I knew how to cook, even though I rarely did it. And Regina had a sweet tooth, so she would like my present. She would be happy to get a gift like this, and my father would be happy that she is happy and won't send me away. Win win. I went to the supermarket by myself to get all the ingredients and looked for something that would make my present special.
Wait,
I
she
needed a
can't
bright and
drive
unusual
though.
fruit.
How did she get
I
to
was
the
going to
shop?
cover the cake with chocolate frosting and decorate it with pieces of a fruit that
Maybe
would look
train?
attractive on top of the chocolate. Finally, I
First?
chose a dragon fruit,
Or
or
maybe she
papaya
just
as it's called.
walked.
I never tasted it before,
Or
but I had
maybe
looked.
a
And
Uber or
so, the
taxi?
day of Regina's
Yeah, I
birthday
guess.
came. My father had warned us that I
Oh,
was
yes,
preparing a
yeah,
surprise for her,
like you
so
said.
she did not invite any guests, choosing instead to celebrate her birthday with her family. The
Okay,
dinner
I'm
was really
done
nice,
with
and Regina
my.
really liked my cake. She took so many pictures with it and
Okay,
posted them on
I'm
Instagram
done
with a
editing,
comment about how nice and
and
caring
now
I
I'm
was,
going.
just like a second daughter to her. But the family bliss did not last long. After about half an hour, Regina started to feel bad. The skin on her face and hands got really red, and she started to cough and even choked. My father and I were terribly frightened because things like this never happened to Regina. We called 911 and she was rushed to the hospital. Later, the doctor told my father that if he had not called the ambulance immediately, this story could have ended tragically. Regina had a really intense and severe allergy to something. This had never happened to her, so neither she nor my dad knew that she was allergic. The doctor asked us if she ate something unusual or exotic. My father could not remember, but I realized at once that it was the dragon fruit. Regina ate it a lot, so I had to confess, considering that it was a matter of life and
Yo,
death. After that, I was, of course, getting myself ready to hear that I had to move away.
uh,
I knew that Regina would tell my father that I had done it on purpose. Well, I mean, I almost killed her. I thought if I could justify my case somehow, once Regina and I could
she's
talk at home,
thinking
I could
real
ask her
hard.
to come and visit her
Yep.
in the hospital as soon as she was allowed to have visitors. I was ready for anything scandal, accusations, tears. But Regina took my hand and asked me with a fake smile to not worry about this incident, that it was not my fault, and that both the cake and her birthday party were wonderful. You know, at that moment, I looked at Regina from a different angle. I even cried, overwhelmed with tender feelings toward her. I realized how kind she was, how wrong I was about her, and I sincerely asked for her forgiveness for everything I had done before. Please tell me what you think about this story. Did
Okay.
you also live with your
Um,
stepmother or
I
stepfather?
don't think that one was fake, but yeah, I guess.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe it was fake, but I didn't really think that one was fake. Okay.
Yeah.